They say the Bossmack topsoil be taking niggas to church sometimes, you understand me? So I thought I'd come in with that type of energy. You know what I mean? And it's real nigga season. Let's go! Kissing, baby! And shaking hands, man! Out here doing what the fuck I got to do out here to make it wide open, and you are now experiencing the world famous Bossmack podcast. Hey, RNS, y'all are in motherfucking oh yeah, today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be up in this motherfucker doing this shit. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but good game when a real nigga come around. Bossmack topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. It's a beautiful motherfucking day, ain't it? Sun shining, niggas reclining. I'm on the grinding, spitting game from my mining. The Bossmack topsoil is happy as fuck to be with y'all motherfuckers today. What the fuck can a real nigga say? It is a blessing and an honor to bless this microphone and spit game to y'all motherfuckers out there vibing and watching and listening to a real nigga do the best he can while he can on top of this land. You understand me? And you know the Bossmack podcast is brought to you by Bossmack Streetwear. You could go through Bossmack Streetwear and cop some shit like this, what I got on right now. Bitch, I see the good in you. Yes, I do. And you know you can get this hat that match. You can get all kind of shit. Fuck with me, and I'll fuck with your back. You know what I'm talking about? Good deals for real, nigga. Niggas don't want to fuck with the Bossmack topsoil. Niggas be rejecting the Bossmack topsoil out there, man. I just be trying to bless niggas with great shit. All the products of my imagination are great. Great t-shirts. You know this t-shirt move the crowd. Nigga, walk in the room, make a difference. Put game on the shirt, make bitches want to flirt. You walk in somewhere with some Bossmack streetwear on, man, bitches gonna be like, can I take a picture with you? For real? Can I? That's such a tight shirt. Where you get that from? I just be helping niggas, man. I be helping the fuck out of niggas, man. Fuck with the Bossmack tops or go to Bossmack Streetwear, cop some of that, man. Show love. Show love to a real nigga doing it. And if you need game because you're struggling with your bitch out there, you're having problems with your bitch, you can't get her to do what you want her to do, tap in with the Bossmack topsoil. I will overlook your shit, view down on your shit, and see your shit and tell you exactly what to do to get up out the twist that you're in, to improve your stature with your bitch, to get your respect up. The Bossmack topsoil will show you the way with no delay. Tap in with the hourly race this great. These other niggas out here do not know what the fuck they are talking about, my nigga. I'm telling you, man, I be looking around and there's only a few sprinkling niggas on there that know what they talking about. You understand, man? I'm gonna tell you, man. It's a lot of sucker shit out there, man. It's like sucker world. Like I be hearing dating, and I'm not a motherfucking dating coach. I'm a real nigga coach. You understand me? I be real nigga coaching out here. Y'all motherfuckers out there listen, man. Niggas be suckers, man. I be hearing sucker talk. Passing for game. It's a cold thing, man. You know, that's why I fuck with Socrates, man. I fuck with Socrates, man. And if you fuck with, Plato. I fuck with Plato, who wrote about Socrates, man. And if you fuck with Plato, man, you be reading some of that shit, man. And Socrates was big on motherfuckers making sure they knew what the fuck they was talking about. See, it's a trip. See, when you don't have game, if you hear a nigga spitting something that sound like game, you really don't know if it's game. If you don't have game, how could you know if you hearing game? You know what I'm saying? But see, the niggas with game can hear the other niggas that say they got game and be like, ha, that nigga right there don't got no game. You know what I'm saying? But he making a killing off y'all motherfuckers. That's that. Let me stop, man. Let me get it popping, man. Niggas in the motherfucking news. Niggas in the motherfucking news. I want y'all niggas to understand that game overrule the whole game, rule the world, bro. Like game. I don't know what to say, bro. Like niggas need game out here, man. Like niggas need motherfucking game. Jeffrey Epstein, for example. Jeffrey Epstein should show the world that pussy can take down a whole country. Pussy can take down a country. Pussy can take down a motherfucking government, motherfucking royal family. Pussy take it all down. Jeffrey Epstein. Island full of bitches. Island full of young bitches. Get all the scientists from MIT. Caltech. Caltech. And MIT too. PhD scientists is smart as fuck over everything. Smart as fuck. Quantum physics, string theory. You understand me? Astrophysicist. Smart as fuck. But can't check a bitch. Thirsty as fuck though. Out there with his dick in his hand on an island. Island with young bitches caught up though. Smart as fuck though. He a PhD. Motherfucking MIT. Where the fuck they go? They know all that shit. But they can't figure out how not to be thirsty though. Shout out to Jeffrey Epstein. That's why they killed that motherfucker. Everybody, all these motherfuckers. It don't work if you're not thirsty. None of that shit works if you're not thirsty, but everybody thirsty. So it worked like a motherfucker. Niggas in the motherfucking news. Niggas in the motherfucking news. And, hey, man, I want to talk about the Joe Budden podcast. I've been hesitant to talk about the Joe Budden podcast because, you know, I like the Joe Budden podcast. I remember when the Joe Budden podcast was, I'll name this podcast later. And it was Joe Budden, and it was Rory, and it was a bitch. It was that little fat bitch that's on C. The Thing Is, I think, Mandy the Body, I think that little bitch. That little bitch. Yeah. Horrible Decisions. That little bitch. Yeah. And that podcast was bull. And I always thought Rory was the sidekick white boyfriend. You know, the little white boy homie that was around for your shit. You know, the wanna be cool white boy that was always... I looked at him as one of the motherfuckers that wished he could have been a rapper, but he couldn't rap, and he was always hung around the industry. And he, you know, Joe Budden was his cool friend, his celebrity friend, and Joe Budden figured out a way to let a nigga get his off in there. So Rory in there getting his off in there. Now, them type of individuals I always find fascinating. Them motherfuckers that was hanging around and wanting to be famous type of niggas around some shit. Music industry motherfuckers that see... You're in the music industry because you wanted to be a rapper, but you couldn't do it, though, so you figured out another way. You know what I'm talking? So you're around it, and your friends, you know, you was a hanging around motherfucker. You want them hanging around ass motherfuckers. So Rory hanging around Joe Budden. Joe Budden put him on. And you know when them hanging around motherfuckers start getting that cleat out, you know, it affect them a certain type of way, man. Fame and all that shit affect everybody, man. But you got to be truly enlightened to not be fucked up. But, you know, niggas acting a little different as they started to pop. I think Joe Budden got a real good bump from Taxstone when Taxstone went down. I mean, well, when Taxstone went down, because Taxstone was the nigga. I don't know how fucking big Taxstone would be if he didn't do that dumb shit he did. If he didn't just have to prove that he was tough to fucking, what's his name? What's that nigga name? I can't even remember that nigga name. The rapper that he killed, ended up killing the bodyguard, whatever his fucking. Anyway, Taxstone would be a big nigga, man. Goddamn. Anyway, Joe Budden, I feel, benefited from Taxstone going to the feds. So then when niggas was on Everyday Struggle, you know, that definitely boosted it up the podcast over there. But him and Academics did make a good team, man. I liked him and and the Deska, bro. I like Academics. I like that. I like the Academics and the Deska and Joe Budden talking about shit. Now, when the Mandy the Body bitch left, or he fired, I don't know what happened. Then he put put Maul on there. That definitely boosted, that made their podcast better. Maul made it better. Maul brought a real nigga essence to they shit. Maul brought a real nigga essence to they shit. Maul had on good gear every episode. I'm quite sure bitches was checking to see what Maul was rocking. Maul was coming with the gear, the good gear. Hey, man, Maul added. And Rory added. because Rory added that little nerd technical shit in there while Joe float around. You feel me? Now, I feel like when niggas brag about money, it's a bad thing, bruh. It's a bad thing to brag about money. It's a bad thing to brag about money. I'm gonna tell y'all motherfuckers, if the Bossmack topsoil if they was offering the Bossmack topsoil millions and millions and millions of dollars, y'all motherfuckers out there would not know. I would never tell you motherfuckers. I would never brag about making millions of dollars. Ever. I wouldn't brag about it. You would have to assume that, hey man, Bossmack gotta be getting M's. Wait a minute, man. This nigga gotta be getting M's. Bossmack, is you getting M's, man? I'm doing all right, man. Praise God, nigga. Praise the Lord. We doing all right. I would never. Listen to me. I want niggas to understand this. This is very hard to do. This is very hard to do as a real nigga. This is very hard to do. But I would like to put this out there as a game to niggas, man. In my personal philosophy of real nigga etiquette and the way to move around through these environments and avoid complications and not have to, kill niggas is don't talk about your paper like that. You can't be like, I'm having millions. Unless you ready for the complications. Now, Joe Budden, what are the complications in this for Joe Budden? Niggas is talking millions, and I guess his boys ain't eating properly. Joe Budden blowing up the Joe Budden TV network, signing the bitches. Got Karen Bivell over there and the Ming Lee. Karen gotta be charging. I know Karen ain't doing no podcasting out there in there for the low, nigga. Karen gotta be, nigga. Karen charging, man. That's a money bitch right there. I saw that play when Joe put that together. When he started dropping these bitches podcasts, I'ma say, man, I was thinking in my mind, I was like, this nigga must just got the real nigga podcast is about to drop, because these bitches, okay, when the See the Thing Is podcast, I try to look at that and the Mandy B bitch and the other, and I can't figure out why I should look at these bitches. These bitches is, I don't know what they add. You know what I'm saying? And the Mandy the B, the little fat bitch. Now he got the little fat bitch on there, the Mandy the B bitch, which is on Horrible Decisions. So him and Charlamagne the God is sharing bitches. So him and Charlamagne the God is sharing bitches, but Charlamagne the God seemed like he getting the most out of a bitch over there on the Horrible Decisions, because it seemed like that one is more. See, that Horrible Decisions podcast is just better than the See the Thing Is podcast, because the other bitch on the See the Thing Is podcast is a whack bitch. See, I don't even want to tell niggas. Man, inside my mind, I know exactly. I know exactly the type of podcasting. I know exactly the type of podcast of bitches that it need to be for it to work. And what Joe Budden doing over there, that ain't it. But I ain't critiquing. I'm just observing his shit fall apart. Now, I want niggas to imagine it's like hoes in the stable. Like, it's hoes. See, Joe pimping. Joe Budden trying to be pimping. Cause really, them podcasts is like hoes in the stable, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, so you got your hoes in the stable, right? Can you see where I'm going? You can't be having special treatment for hoes. Like, the hoes in the seated thing got a nice set. You know what I'm saying? They got lights and shit, new couch, just look a certain type of way. The behind the scenes is lit, catering and all type of whatever type of lit shit they got. And when Rory was on their show, he saw that shit and was like, what the fuck, man? Bitches getting special treatment and we over here struggling. And shout out to Rory wanting to fade with Joe Budden on the show, man. Listen here, man. Joe Budden. Woo! If Rory want to fade, you got to give him the fade. If Rory want to fade, Rory want to fade, you got to let him fade. Hey, you got to take that fade, Joe Budden. If Rory wants to fade. Rory reminded me of that, what's that, the Vikings? That Viking show, the Bjorn? Rory reminded me of Bjorn, King Bjorn. You look like Bjorn on there, man. Hey, Joe Budden, you can't be letting Rory look like Bjorn and out tough you. But let me talk about Rory more. Let me talk about the sucker shit portion I heard about. Now I wanna illustrate this for niggas. If this is really happening, and I think it's happening because academics was really, really, really going all in on it. So I want to use this as a learning, as a learning tool for niggas. I want niggas to learn from what I'm finna talk about right now. I want to learn. Niggas to learn. Learn from this. Are you with me? Sucker shit. Rory, that I heard Rory did. Rory from Joe Budden Podcast. And I should have addressed this sucker shit when I first heard it. But I forgot. I don't know why I didn't even think about it. But the first sucker thing I heard about Rory was that he proposed to his bitch at a Rock Nation brunch. He proposed to his bitch at a Rock Nation brunch. One more time. He proposed to his bitch at a Rock Nation brunch. He got on his knees at the Jay-Z Rock Nation brunch to propose to his bitch who is black. That's significant. His bitch is black. And he proposed to her at a Rock Nation brunch. A white man. That is sucker shit at 1,000. You starting off at maximum suckerism. That's you starting off at max sucker shit right there, bro. Max. I would never get on my knees in front of them niggas. You understand me? And do such a big. This is a big. Listen. This is a very serious thing to do that in front of them niggas. Man, that is some sucker shit. And I know a lot of niggas in there was looking at him going, wow, that is some sucker shit right there. Jesus. Joe Bud and them know. They looking at him going, oh my God. Now, if any of them motherfuckers had any inclination that he was gonna do that, as a friend, they should have stopped him. If one of my niggas, if I knew that one of my niggas had that thought in his mind at some shit like that, man, after he did it, I would express extreme disappointment with him for that. And he on my team, I'll be like, nigga, you cannot move like that in the future, nigga. You cannot move like that in the future with me, nigga. You can't be associated with me doing that type of shit. Motherfuckers gonna think I'm like that. That was some sucker shit right there. That set a tone of sucker shit. Combine that with being on Joe Budden podcast. Let me show you some more sucker shit that I know happened. Cause see, the show getting popular. You getting popular. Joe Budden running his mouth about all these millions. Guess what's gonna happen? Yo, bitch is gonna be like, wait a minute, millions? We living in a box around this motherfucker. What the fuck? Millions? Who the boss? Nigga, is you the boss? Nigga, you on the show? Nigga, you what? Where you? Nigga. Then your bitch start doing this. Now, once your bitch start doing this to you, you know what I'm talking about? Once your bitch start doing this, like, nigga, what the? You already started off by proposing to a bitch at the Rock Nation. So now, this nigga on here, then on top of that, now here's the other sucker shit. This is how dark it get out there, like, and I want niggas to be mindful of this one right here. Now, this is some game that I have not really expressed to niggas. Cause really, when a nigga been chopping it up, a nigga just be going over basic game. A lot of basic game, a lot of my bitch did that, or I should do this, or you know what I'm saying? My bitch, you know. This is some okay. This we going in now. This that intricate game right here. I'm finna go into now. Here's a twisted set. You feel me? Fuck with this. Now, you know, we can't help it. We start shining, going up and shining. You know, bitches is choosing, man. How can we fight it off? Bitches is chosen everywhere. How can we fight it all? So you get you some side bitches. Rory got him some side bitches. Side bitches. Now here's the intricate plot. See, when you got enemies out there, cause see, like Academics is his enemy. Academics is Rory's enemy. Because really, I think Academics and Joe Budden and the Deska is gonna end up back together in a popping ass show, and it's gonna be popping. It's gonna be popping. That's what I think. Joe Budden just got everyday struggle from Complex, low key. He really took his show back from them niggas. But I ain't gonna even elaborate right now into that. But Academics is naturally Rory's enemy from the gate, from when you know, everyday struggle. You know, they wasn't boo back then. So you got an enemy out there. You got enemies. Now, when you got enemies, you feel me? And you moving around, doing shit, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, cautious, careful. You never know. This a small ass motherfucker, man. This motherfucker know that motherfucker. This motherfucker know that motherfucker. And you out here moving around. Long story short, let me get to it. So, Rory's side bitch is Academic's side bitch as well. Rory's side bitch is Academic's side bitch. At least that's what Academic's putting out there. And so, not only did Academics expose, okay, see, when y'all, like, so you sharing side bitches with your enemy, right? And then your enemy figured out and then she started giving him information. See, that's what be killing niggas, man. The pillow talking. You be pillow talking to these bitches. Y'all niggas be pillow talking to these bitches. And that's what Rory was doing with this bitch. Pillow talking to the bitch. Telling the bitch how he don't give a fuck about Joe Budden. Joe Budden ain't paying him. And cried to the bitch. Need to shut the fuck up. Pillow talking to these bitches get motherfuckers killed. All type of shit out here, y'all niggas. I'm telling you. Sucker shit. You pillow talking to a bitch. You don't know who she fuck with. Then the bitch go back over here to your enema and tell everything. So now your enemy is on here putting out all your shit. So now your bitch, who probably already knew you was fucking some other motherfuckers, got the information for sure. So now your house is blowed up on top of Joe Budden not paying you. Crazy. But you know what though, man? If Rory go off and do a podcast by himself, it'll be all right. He's popular now. He's popular. He ain't no loser. He good. He's good. He's good. I like Rory. I'm not hating on him. I'm just pointing out the sucker shit you did. You did sucker shit. Sucker shit you did. Sharing bitches with Academics. How could you let a motherfucker like Academics throw a monkey wrench into your pimping? But anyway, Maul is nice and quiet. I saw that episode. I saw the episode right before Maul didn't come back. I saw Joe Budden summoning a bitch up there and sicked the bitch on Mall. I saw that. Sicked the wild bitch on Mall. I saw that, Joe. I saw you do that, Joe. I saw you do that. You sicked the bitch on Mall. I saw that. Man. I think they're going to be all right, though. I think they're going to be all right. I think they're going to be all right. But I don't know, man. You see, you can't pay the... See, when you got the hoes in the stable, you can't be treating these hoes over here different and then treat these hoes another way, because all the hoes see what's going on, and then you're going to have defections in the stable. They're going to defect. Hoes is going to leave. They're going to leave and find new pimping. I don't know. I like they podcast though. Pray for Joe Budden now, man. Pray that they make it. Is there anything else I could say about Joe Budden and podcast? I think when Rory was on See the Thing Is, it made that podcast episode extremely good. Him and them two bitches, it made that podcast super good. And then when he wasn't on there, they shit was just like, okay, you know. I don't know. See, on the Horrible Decisions, see, you want to listen to them because they talk about hoe shit. They hoes. That little bitch, that little Mandy B bitch is a hoe. Mandy the Body bitch is a hoe. So she get her hoe talk on. That's a wild bitch right there. I got some. I wanted to point out some shit about that bitch too. She but I don't even feel like looking for that clip to highlight that shit. But anyway, let me move off of Joe Budden now. I want to say shout out to Sammy's camera, man. Sammy's camera, the Bossmack Topsoil went and got a new camera. Shout out to I think her name's Stephanie. I want to say shout out to Stephanie at Sammy's camera for helping me and getting me the camera when that motherfucker was sold out of stock, and she went and took one that was in layaway and took it from a motherfucker and gave it to me and got it to me. And you know, that's that real bitch shit right there. And I know she married. I ain't no disrespect to her husband. But that's that real bitch shit right there. Looking out for a nigga. You hear me? All right. Sammy's camera in Pasadena, the Pasadena location. Another nigga in the motherfucking news. Quavo. What can I say about Quavo? You know, I be liking when Quavo look tough. I like when Quavo look mad, like when he look like he a killer. But I know niggas ain't killers, but when he look like a killer, I like when Quavo look like that. But anyway, Quavo, man, Sweetie now, okay. The video came out to make Quavo look bad. They had a little skirmishing match in the elevator, and she fell on the floor. I really like the look that Quavo had in that elevator when dealing with her. See, that is the look that I expect him to always have when he out in public with her. Not that smiling, happy shit. He need to look like how he was looking in the elevator with that bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? He should have been looking like that When that bitch was talking about if you don't get your bitch a Birkin, throw that nigga to the streets. He should have been looking like that instead. Nah, hold on, bitch. She talking. She out of pocket. My bad, y'all. She tripping. Anyway, Quavo skirmish in the elevator. I'm not gonna fault him. I'm not gonna say he looked bad in there. He looked, to me, his persona looked good. I mean, you know, I like that look. You know, I think people are looking at that tussle from, you know, expecting a lot of bad shit eyes. You understand me? Motherfuckers is looking at that, seeing, imagining and it's worse than what it is because of all of the shit Sweetie done did to this nigga. Bottom line, man, you know, from my perspective, it seemed like Sweetie and them is is really, you know, they architecting this, they really architecting some shit. Now, you know, shouts out to K Boogie on the last episode. She was like saying that this was a whole big scheme. Like, everybody is in on it. And you know what I'm saying? And the plot is everybody money. Now, I don't know. I got to see how Quavo look coming out of this. I got to hear that Culture 3. The little snippet, I mean, cause they dropped the video with him, them scuffling, and then Academics came out with the new Culture 3 snippet with Quavo spitting, looking hot, and he was looking hot, like he was looking in the elevator. So I'm the type of motherfucker to think everybody is running plays and trying to get over. So I'm thinking that, you know, it's possible. They could all be in on this. It's possible. Because on some real nigga shit, all real niggas go through what he went through in the elevator with that bitch. All real niggas, bitch, you know, that's, you know, he ain't Ray Rice a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. But if this just continues to look like a Sweetie route, I'm going to just say it's a Sweetie route. You know what I'm saying? Sweetie route. Sweetie route and the nigga out here, man. Young Quavo getting rowdy by this bitch out here, man. This bitch, man. Little clever ass bitch. Bitch probably swooped down on the security the next day with a rack or something. Said, let me get that video. Man. You see, Quavo knew that he knew he was on tape. Man, I don't know, man. This shit is reality TV, everything out here, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck going on. All right, I want to say shout out to Busta Rhymes, Phife Dawg, and Redman dropped a song, man. And Phife is dead, and Phife in a video like a motherfucker looking alive. That shit is dope, man. Shout out to that song. I don't know the name of it, but, you know, shout out to them for doing that. You know what I mean? Phife looked really alive like a motherfucker. Where I want to go at next. Let me see what else I got to get into. Satan shoes. Oh, before Satan shoes, it was also a rumor out there that the Migos put hands on Justin LaBoy. Justin LA Boy, or whatever they call him. Seen no video footage. I don't see how that could have taken place without there being any footage. And unless, you know, it was just bad footage. I don't know. So supposedly Migos put hands on Justin LaBoy. Now, if that happened to Justin LaBoy, I can see it. You know, Justin LaBoy stirred up the pot. I told you he asked. So he you know, he was trying to get some shit out of a bitch. I seen that, but you know, I don't know. It all go. You know, see, everything came out at the same time in the same day. Like, you got the Justin LaBoy got jumped in the morning. Then the Sweetie video came out in the afternoon. Then the snippet. I don't know, man. These niggas, man. I don't want to get caught up in the shit. All right, Satan shoes around this motherfucker. Satan shoes. Satan shoes. Satan shoes. With a drop of human blood in them. I don't know why motherfuckers is playing with this shit. I don't know why they playing with it. I don't know why they playing with it. Motherfuckers play with it and then act like they play with it and say, "Oh, I'm just playing with it." It's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's kind of strange, man, world we living in. I mean, you got the young dude come out with the Old Town Road country song, little black young dude, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a good song. Got all the kids singing along with it. All the kids love it. Little kids singing it. He get everybody in. He get everybody in. He suck everybody in. Suck everybody in. Then he like, oh shit, I'm gay. Oh, we gotta accept it. You know what I'm saying? But then a nigga, you know, take it to the levels. You know, fuck it. Y'all love me now. Let me show you who I am, you know. Let me give Satan a lap dance on TV for your kids as a homosexual and release shoes for you to walk in the ways of Satan. Why is it bold to associate with Satan? Why is it bold to go against nature? It's bold. It's bold. Niggas is on demon time willingly, like God is not the toughest. All the shit that God be talking about be reasonable. It's reasonable. Should be reasonable. I be looking at it. I'm like, hey, that's not really unreasonable right there. That's reasonable. Don't do this, don't do that. That's, you know, it's reasonable. Satan's shoes. How could a drop of human blood be good? And they telling you He's telling you, so it's not like a trick. I'm telling you, these are evil products here. I'm telling you, these are evil products. He's showing you I am evil. He's showing you I'm evil. And these are my products. Are you guys with me? Brazy. Shout out to Joe Rogan, man. Shout out to the Joe Rogan podcast, making all these motherfuckers move to Austin, Texas, man. That's very powerful, making motherfuckers move to Austin, Texas. I want to say shout out to all the motherfuckers who moved away from this motherfucker. I appreciate y'all motherfuckers getting the fuck on. There's no mother, I don't give a fuck. I love the motherfucking jungle, man. The jungle is beautiful, man. We in here, man. We in this motherfucker. Thriving in this motherfucker. Y'all motherfuckers get the fuck on. All these motherfuckers that left, yeah, y'all get thanks, man. The freeway is more clear, nigga. Thank you for making the freeway clear, getting the fuck on, scared as fuck, terrified motherfuckers. You hear me? Corona outside, niggas outside, gangsters outside. It's lit. It's wild out in L.A., nigga. Don't be here, nigga. Be afraid, nigga. All right. Shout out to all the real motherfuckers, the comedians, you know, Bill Burr, motherfuckers like that. Shout out to Joey Diaz going back to his own soil, man. I like Joey Diaz. He's like, I'm going back to my soil, nigga. Fuck that Texas shit. My soil. I don't know that. I don't know shit about that. Y'all over there, man. Y'all motherfuckers. All right. Let me spit game, man. I'm about to spit game, nigga. Reader, listener, email. Now, listen here, man. You want to, you know, this right here, I'm finna show you. This right here is a piece where I'm going to highlight how when you a nigga having bitches, man, if you having multiple bitches, you got to be mindful of your homies who only have one bitch. And I really feel like niggas should keep their acquisition of bitches separate from referrals and interventions if possible. You know, like if you directly pull a bitch from somewhere, you know what I'm saying, and you dealing with the bitch, she have no known attachments that you know. She could have random attachments that you come to find out once you start dealing with a bitch, and then you're like, oh, she know this motherfucker over here, or she friends with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But you want, you know, them unattached bitches, man. When you do a referral, watch me, let me show you right here, nigga. Let me bring it together and see if it makes sense. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to Bossmack. He say, Bossmack, I'm a real ass nigga out here living my life, nigga. My team is solid right now. However, I just had an experience that hurt me some. My bro's wife works at a law firm, and she works with many bad bitches. So my nigga was having lunch with his wife and two of her bad bitch friends from her job one day, and this nigga FaceTimed me. I seen the bitches and got inspired and told him the next day. Tell your wife to pick a bitch for me from a job. Now, I'm a street nigga / legitimate entrepreneur out here living. His bitch knows this. So she plugs me with a bitch of a certain character from her job. The bitch was beautiful and a real ass bitch. Shit was great for about 3 months. I must admit I was embellishing the pussy too much because she fucked so bomb. Then she started tripping. I had to check her for multiple infractions, from popping up at my crib to talking reckless as fuck to me. She even brought up a famous rapper or two that wants to fuck her and trick on her. And ultimately, the bitch came at me for not spending more bread on her for entertainment. So I let the bitch go. This was a legit action on my behalf with no malice. The bitch committed infractions and got released. This sent ripple effects through the bitch's law firm. My ex-bitch was doing emotional episodes in the office, thus involving my bro's wife like she was the author of my bitch's misery. And my bro gets involved and starts apologizing to my ex-bitch for bringing me into her life and how they could find her another nigga. How do I know this? Because the bitch told me and showed me text messages. Now, I gives a fuck about the bitch that got fired. I'm looking at my bro sideways. Should I speak on this to this nigga, or should I just stop fucking with bro? I hope y'all understood all that long right there. All right. So what you have happen is a nigga get a referral to a bad bitch from his homie's job, his homie's wife's job, and the shit goes the distance, and you gotta fire the bitch, and the reverberations and the damaging of his friendship with his homies. What can we learn from this? Like I said, avoid referrals from your peoples if possible, because when it goes bad with the bitch, it will affect everybody. You understand me? When it goes bad with the bitch, because it's gonna go bad. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna go bad. Maybe you might marry a bitch. 9 times out of 10, if it goes bad, the effects will affect other motherfuckers. So you minimize the damage by fucking with a bitch without a referral. So when it go bad, it just go bad over there and it's over. See that go bad part? See, that's why you don't want the referrals and it go bad, because it contaminates your relationship. That's why when you're at your job and it go bad, you don't want it to go bad at your job, because then the job is going to be fucked up. You hear me? All right. Our final reader, listener email. I'm going to do one more, man. I'm going to do one more. Let me see how long I've been talking. Only an hour. One more. And bless y'all niggas like this here. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to Bossmack. He say, Bossmack, I'm a young nigga out here making my way in this world. I have a proper rotation of bitches on my team. I just copped a new bitch that moved out here from Memphis. I introduced the bitch into the rotation a month ago. Then the other day, the bitch told me she was married and in the process of divorcing her husband, who is still in Memphis. I already fucked this bitch twice. What are your thoughts on married bitches? I mean, she says she getting a divorce and her nigga is in another state. All right. All right. I figure um this is a good opportunity to bless niggas with some Bible gang straight from Genesis, from the first book of the Bible. Now, what I want to point out, well, let me just read this, and then I explain what I'm talking about. All right. Genesis chapter 12, verse 10. Film. And there was a great famine in the land. And Abram went down into Egypt to sojourn there, for the famine was grievous in the land. And it came to pass, when he was come near to enter into Egypt, that he said unto Sarai, his wife, Behold now, I know that thou art a fair woman to look upon. Therefore it shall come to pass, when the Egyptians shall see thee, that they shall say, This is his wife, and they will kill me, but they will save thee alive. Say, I pray thee, thou art my sister, that it may be well with me for thy sake, and my soul shall live because of thee. Abram deceives Pharaoh. And it came to pass that when Abram was coming to Egypt, the Egyptians beheld the woman that was very fair. The princes also of Pharaoh saw her and commended her before Pharaoh, and the woman was taken into Pharaoh's house. And he entreated Abram well for her sake, and he had sheep and oxen and he asses and men servants and maid servants and she asses and camels. And the Lord plagued Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sarai, Abram's wife. And Pharaoh called Abram and said, What is this that thou hast done unto me? Why didst thou not tell me that she was thy wife? Why saidst thou, She is my sister, so I might have taken her to me to wife? Now therefore, behold thy wife, take her and go thy way. And Pharaoh commanded his men concerning him, and they sent him away, and his wife, and all he had. Now, I know niggas is like, Bossmack, why are you reading all that, right? Why do we care? That's the story of Abram before his name became Abraham. And what that story is illustrating is the supernatural effects of adultery upon you, nigga. See, this is what I be talking about. Niggas don't never see shit like that. Is this bad luck because I'm cheating on my wife? Or you feel me? Like the bad luck, bro. That shit is real as fuck, bro. And I try to tell motherfuckers, you think you getting away, but you not getting away, bro. I do not fuck with married bitches. They get fired as soon as I find out. Can't fuck with you. I'm boo. I don't need the bad luck, bro. Some of y'all niggas trade off pussy for bad luck. You trade off pussy for bad luck? You trading off pussy for bad luck, nigga? Niggas trading off pussy for bad luck. She sucked my dick good. She said she getting a divorce. Damn, she sucked dick. She sucked dick. She getting a divorce. Y'all niggas suckers out there. Y'all niggas thirsty. Game don't have nothing to do with thirsty. Nothing. I always think about Pretty Tony and the Mac. I'm 200,000 ahead of this bitch. And I ain't touched her. I ain't touched her. 200,000 ahead. Niggas is like, I ain't touch her. Y'all niggas look, but y'all do not see. Y'all niggas hear, but you do not understand. I'll fuck with y'all niggas in a minute. Thank you for coming out. The Top Mac Nigga Show is a Bossmack Industries production.